susunod na programa ay rated PG. Ito ay nangangailangan ng patnubay at gabay ng magulang para sa mga batang manonood.
Ngayong gabi, isa na namang bagong yugto ang magsisimula. Hello, hello Philippines! Hello world! Ako nga pala si Desiree Jane Alapes, ang iyong host sa araw na ito. Ngayon, makikilala na natin ang bagong housemate sa bahay ni ate.
Dyan. Magbubukas na ang legendary bahay ni ate. Pinoy Big Sister.
Hi, I'm Kath, 22 years old, ang masayahing komedyante ng Liloan, Cebu.
Hi, I'm Baby Jin, 21 years old from Galaban, Bourbon, Cebu. Ang baby face ng baryo pero may attitude ng big city girl.
Hi, I'm Kisha, 21 years old, mula sa Danao City, ang sweet pero palaban ng dalagang Cebuana.
Hi, I'm Adele, 21 years old from Danao City, ang happy-go-lucky na may pusong champion sa bawat laban.
Sino ka lang talaga? Pinoy, ikaw ay Pinoy. Ipakita sa mundo.
Housemate, makinig ng mabuti. Ngayong araw magaganap ang unang task. Kat, kunin mo ang task letter at basahin.
Ang unang task na kanilang gagawin ay tatawaging creative reporting, kung saan bibigyan sila ni ate ng tema upang ito ay italakay gamit ang 10 minutong oras para makapaghanda.
Sino ka lang talaga?
Hello housemates, this is Kat. Today we will be reporting about marketing communication objectives and the 3 main components of promotional goals. So we hope and I hope you will learn something new from our discussion. So first is marketing communication objectives. So marketing communication objectives are very important because they guide the company on what needs to be achieved and when. So in simple words, this helps the businesses know ug unsa ilang goal ug unsa nila pag-abot ana. So it connects the marketing plan and the communication strategy so everything the company promotes is aligned with their main purpose. So now let's move to the 3 main components of promotional goals. First is customer buyer related issues. So this is all about the target audience, kung unsa ilang awareness, perception, attitude, and feelings towards product or brand. So for example, if a new milk shop is open and their goal is might be to be people aware of their brand. So like naaday new milk shop diri sa Liloan, diri sa Danao. So this part of building customer awareness. Second is sales financial related issues. So this one focuses on numbers and results like sales volume, market share, profitability, and revenue. So for example, after promoting their milk tea, the shop's goal is to increase sales 20% in 1 month. So that's a financial objective. So ang marketing communication objectives makatabang na or makahelp sa company to stay focused both in reaching people's minds and hearts and achieving business success as well. Hi housemate, I am Kisha and today I am going to continue the discussion about the 3 main components of promotional goal. Third and last one, which is stakeholder related issues. This one is not just about the customer, it's about how other people or groups see the organization. So stakeholders includes employees, investors, government agencies, and even the local community. So the goal here is to maintain a good image and reputation so that people trust and support the company. For example, ang isa ka hotel company, they promote eco-friendly practices like reducing plastic use or supporting to the local farmers. So kaning nga example, it builds a positive image that helps the company gain trust from customers, loyalty from employees,
and support from the community. So, the marketing communication objectives, these are specific goals that guides how a company communicates or promotes its products. So, they help the company know what message to send to whom and what result they want to achieve. For example, ang Cebu Pacific may set marketing communication objectives to increase awareness of its new flight routes. They might run ads, post on social media, and use influencer to tell about people about it. So, in short, ang marketing communication objectives, it's about clear communication plans, what to say, when to say it, and how to make customer understand your message. So, the next one is the sales-oriented versus the communication-oriented objectives. There are two distinct schools of thought on setting objectives. So the sales school or the sales-oriented advocates the sale-related measures, increase market share or ROI, are the only meaningful objectives as the sole purpose or promotion is to sell. So the sales school or the sales-oriented focuses only on numbers, like increasing sales, market share, or profits. So they believe the main goal of promotion is to sell more. For example, Jollibee launched a buy one take one burger promo. So the main purpose there is to increase sale fast. But the problem is it ignores other factors like customer experience or competition. So criticism. This approach is often criticized for placing the entire responsibility for sales performance of the promotional mix, ignoring the influence of other marketing mix elements and wider environmental factors. So, these methods can be unfair because sales don't depend only on promotion. Other factors affect sales too, like product quality, the price, the competitors, and even the economy. So, if sales go down, it's not always because of the promotion failed, but there could be other reason.
Communication School's perspective. This view considers promotional efforts as communication tasks aimed at achieving specific goals. These goals can include creating awareness about a product or service, building positive attitudes towards a brand, influencing consumer behavior. The focus in how communication can be used to achieve these goals. So, Dagmar model. The Dagmar model is a framework for setting advertising goals and measuring the effectiveness of advertising campaigns. It proposes that consumers go through a series of stages when making purchasing decisions. So first, awareness. The consumer becomes aware of the product or service. Second, comprehension. The consumer understands the product's features and benefits. Third is conviction. The consumer develops a favorable attitude towards the product. Fourth is the action. The consumer takes action and makes a purchase. So, the Dagmar model suggests that advertising goals should be specific, measurable, and achievable, and that the effectiveness of advertising campaigns should be evaluated based on how will they achieve these goals. So, in practical application, in practice, organizations often use a combination of different approaches to achieve their promotional goals. The communication school's perspective and the Dagmar model can be used together to create effective promotional campaigns by understanding the target audience's needs and using a combination of communication and strategies. Organizations can achieve their goals and measure the effectiveness of their campaigns. The Dagmar model is particularly used for setting clear and specific advertising goals, measuring the effectiveness of advertising campaigns, understanding the consumer's decision-making process. So, by applying the Dagmar model, organizations can create more effective advertising campaigns that resonate with their target audience and drive desired outcomes. So, for example, a company launching a new product might use the Dagmar model to create an advertising campaign that first creates awareness about the product through social media and online advertising, so that is awareness. Second, provides detailed information about the product's features and benefits through website content and product demos, so that is comprehension. Next is build a positive attitude towards the product through influencer partnership and customers' testimonials, so that is convection. Fourth, encourages consumers to make a purchase through special promotions and limited time offers, that is action. So by using the Dagmar model, the company can create a targeted and effective advertising campaign that drives real results.
Hello everyone and hello 3A. So now we are going to the last part of our discussion, the SMART guidelines, marketing communication and advertising marketing mix. To ensure objectives are well defined, managers should adhere to the SMART guidelines. So we have here the SMART guidelines for the advertising communication mix. So first we have here the specific. Clearly defined the variable to be influenced. It is awareness or attitude. The goals should be clear and detailed. So let's say for example, in a new milk tea shop, you are building a new milk tea shop. So you want to increase brand awareness of the sweet sip milk tea among college students. So your variable here is the awareness. You want to spread and increase awareness about the milk tea shop that you are building with. So next, we have here the measurable. Set a quantifiable measure of the activity. Percentage of target audience should be able to measure the result. So let's say for your example, sa imuhang milk tea shop is you measure with nag-start ka August. So nag-start siya within August. So you measure within 2 months, nag-target ka na dapat sa 2 months makagain ka og 200 followers on Facebook and 25% sa pag-visit sa imong shop. So that's the measure. You have to target within 2 months nakuha to nimo ang 2,000 followers on Facebook and 25% of visiting dito sa imong shop. So next we have here the achievable. Objectives must be attained to maintain motivation. The goal must be realistic. So among all the SMART guidelines, I think achievable it is very need to work on. Why? Because the manpower of your business is there are tendency na mawalan sila og motivation. So sa imong pag-measure ato sa imong business, ngano nakuha to nimo siya? It is because tungod sa imong achievable. No, tungod sa imong pag-achieve. So sa imong pag-achieve ato within 2 months, unsa ang imong mga ways or steps nga gibuhat nga ma-achieve to nimo ang 2,000 followers on Facebook and 25% sa imong mga visiting sa imong shop. Giunsa? So through your ads, promotions, posting on social medias, posting sa imong Facebook page, also the promos. It is very important na kay mga ingon anak nga sides imong business for you to know if unsaon nimo siya pag-gain ang katunga 2,000 followers and 25 visiting hours sa imong business. So through sa pag-achieve ato, nagsige kag post, so na-known siya, daghang di-follow, daghan og di-visit. That's why na-achieve to nimo ang 25%. So next we have here the realistic and or relevant. Action must be founded in reality and relevant to the brand and context. The goal should match the company mission or marketing plan and connected to your brand promotion or situation. So sa imong milk tea shop is ang imong specific ato nga time specific variable, it is awareness. So sa through awareness sa imong milk tea shop, na-aware ang mga students, especially the college students or those people who love milk tea, nga nagpadayon ang increasing sa imong business. So that's why, example, it is realistic because the milk tea shop is located near the school. So the location near sa school, it is also a realistic. Also, ang imuhang mga target or ang imuhang main consumer sa imuhang business is the students and also the college students. So that's why it is relevant for the students and also it is realistic because ang imuhang target nga mga consumer is dito po nimo gi-build ang imong business. Next, we have here the target or time. Clearly define the target audience and the specific and the time period of the result. The goal should have a deadline. So let's say for example, you're building your milk tea shop in August. Then sa 2 months, nag-set ka nga dapat within 2 months makuha nimo ang 2,000 followers on Facebook and katong 25% sa pag-visit sa imong shop. So sa pag-aim nimo ato nga goal, nag-aim pud ka. Say for example, mo anak ko dito sa akong milk tea shop ni anak ko dito nga, nakuha na ko siya within 2 months. Dapat with end of this year, nakuha na ko ang half 50% nga akong napagawa sa akong milk tea shop is nabalik sa ako. So that's the time. You have a time, target time or deadline sa pagkuhan sa imuhang mga goal for you to know if ang imuhang business is nagsige ba siya, like okay ba siya or like kanang naa ba siya grow or progress sa kana nga time. So it is very important for me, it is very important to know the SMART guidelines, because without this everything, I don't think business is mag-grow siya. SMART guidelines is really mao gid siya makatabang sa imuha on how to measure unsaon nimo pag-inganyo ang mga tao, unsaon nimo pag-inform sa ilaha that nag-exist gihapon ang imong business, unsaon nimo pag-promote, unsa imong mga ways or steps buhaton to prove or to mo-grow ang imong business. Through the SMART guidelines, diha imo makita na grow ba imong business or wala, na bay progress ang imong business or wala.
Ipakita sa mundo